Hey guys, how's it going everyone? Entropy here, today with another video. Today we're going to be discussing cheating in Cardfight Vanguard Zero. Let's be honest here, cheating has been pretty common in Vanguard Zero, and yes, they've tried to ban accounts time and time again, but it's happening again and again and again, and honestly recently we haven't heard a lot from the Vanguard Zero team about these bans. That's a really shame. That's a real shame because all the time you see on Facebook or even my own comment section uh, that there are people that are cheating and people that are trying to take advantage of the game. For example, there's a hacker, Shadow. Shadow is a top 100 player, and of course the first response is to report it. But even after reporting these kind of things, even after a while back, trying to tell Game Studio or Bushiroad about it, is there action being made? Is there anything that's being changed? Um, I had a discussion with, or Dragon Ice commented on a Reddit post previously and said, well, that's just how the game was developed, right? Like, unless they change the entire thing entirely, it's really hard to avoid. How sustainable is this game if that's the case? Like, what are we supposed to do as people who try to just enjoy the game, or even especially people who are trying to play competitively, right? What are you trying to do? Like, is there value in topping anymore? Like, what if Shadow, for example, Shadow ends up in top 100 for the season, and then this player gets banned? What happens to player 101? Right? Like, it would be a real big shame for player 101 to have that top 100 spot taken because this one player did not get treated before the end of the season. Like, that's just bad. And so this morning, I didn't really pay attention to these kind of things, but I was just playing a game and then playing with my gimped up Genesis, incomplete Genesis. And then I saw, oh, it's Shadow. Oh, is this the Shadow that people have been talking about? Well, I decided to record and actually get footage of the fight, just in case anything happens. So I guess, you're gonna see a bit of footage while I just talk over it. But yeah, what are your thoughts on cheating or hacking in Vanguard Zero, right? Like, does this happen? Like, for people who have experience in other mobile games or online games, especially in games that have PvP included, is this a common thing to have to deal with? I personally don't have a lot of experience with other games. Like, I have played Duel Links briefly, or I play Smash Ultimate, or played Hearthstone, or whatever other games, but I've honestly never dealt with this rampant level of cheating or hacking. Like, sure, there might be like some toxicity or like, like, or some hate or whatever, but to just straight up, you know, influence the game by doing these kind of things, like, what are your thoughts? Like, how if you acknowledge that this is a problem, what recommendations would you give to Game Studio to handle this, right? Because if you ban like a new fighter, for example, like new fighter is like a pretty common name for people who hack and cheat, simply probably because there are so many new fighters, like, and it's probably just gonna be a new account anyways. But like, what are you gonna do if you just ban them once? They're just gonna make a new account. Like, it's not gonna stop them, right? How do we keep or maintain this integrity in the game? Like, what gives me incentive to play this? It's not really fun to have to deal with these kind of situations. Um, and yeah, especially if you're a top ranker. Like, do you, as a top ranker, or someone who had climbed the ladder, uh, really, and put a lot of effort in it. Like, I don't want to be represented by someone like this, and having to make these kind of videos because it's just so common these days. It doesn't feel good, right? Like, I try to make content for this game because I think it's enjoyable. It's a great game. I think it's fun to discuss about it, but it's never fun to give the spotlight to cheaters or hackers, right? So I guess at this stage of the game, whenever I have to deal with hackers, usually it's like it's when they're about to lose, then they just turn it on. But for some reason, Shadow decided that, maybe here's a good time. Maybe I'll think about it, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, why is it taking so long? What's up? What's going on? It's like, okay, swing, disconnected, disconnected, disconnected. Taking its time. We're almost there. Wait up. All right, they're back. And then swing. Boom. 1 damage. 2 damage. 3 damage. That's it. So, it's. I guess I'll try to submit this to Wuxi as like, having footage is probably better than just like sending a statement. But I guess I just wanted to say, it kind of sucks, right? Especially if this person is like 31. So I guess that's it for this quick video. Um, some groups might think that spotlighting or trash talking these hackers is toxic or whatever, but and I try to avoid it, but like if Game Studio or Bushi isn't handling it, then maybe it's time to crowdsource some thoughts and opinions and try to give them a nudge or push to do something about it, or give them some ideas. Like, yeah, what do you think they should do to handle this kind of situation? Should we just like, what can we do, right? So I guess that's just it for this video, and hope to see you tomorrow for big news. Bye.